Broward County State Road A1A Scenic Highway, exhibiting 32 miles of roadway with 23 miles of white sandy beaches, can be found along the A1A coastal corridor. Along the corridor, traces of Broward County's rich history begin with the Tequesta Indians, who were followed by the Spanish conquistadors. Hardships were faced by pioneers who settled here because of the hot climate, and they battled with mosquitoes and the shifting sand dunes due to the lack of trailways. Citrus groves, cattle raising, and fishing were the only ways to make a living. The early American and European settlers of Broward County were mostly farmers and fishermen. In the late 1880s, mail service was provided along the coast by barefoot mailmen who traveled on little more than dirt trails near the shoreline. With the completion of Henry Flagler's Railroad in 1896, more settlers arrived in the area. The seasonal tourism and the steamboat era were in progress, when the inland waterway was used for transportation. After World War I, tourists discovered the tropical paradise and began moving here, and the real estate boom occurred. The completion of Dixie Highway in 1915 and US 1 in 1927 added to the area's appeal. Growth slowed down after a terrible hurricane devastated the area in 1926. Development occurred rapidly in the post-World War II era. When World War II began, Broward County hosted many training bases, including Port Everglades. Watchtowers were set up along the ocean. The beaches were closed at night and patrolled by mounted Coast Guardsmen, while boaters and Civil Air Patrol pilots searched for U-boats. By the mid-20th century, Broward County became one of the fastest-growing areas in America, with new businesses serving retirees, tourists, and vacationing college students visiting during their annual spring breaks. Archaeological records indicate that humans may have inhabited the area and mined the rich natural resources as far as 15,000 years ago. Ponce de Leon has been given credit for discovering Florida in 1513. Shipwrecks dating back to 1715 have been found offshore. One such shipwreck that occurred in May 1900 was that of the SS Copenhagen. Enjoy a relaxing stroll and a spectacular view on the ocean, beach, and skyline on any one of the 4 fine piers Broward County has to offer: Deerfield Beach International Fishing Pier, Pompano Beach Pier, Anglin Fishing Pier in Lauderdale by the Sea, Dania Beach Pier. Fine dining and fishing are also available at the piers. The beaches along A1A offer a wide range of activities, including boating, windsurfing, jet skiing, volleyball, snorkeling, scuba diving, deep-sea fishing, and rollerblading. Broward County is home to 2 state parks. Hugh Taylor Birch State Park offers amenities such as playground, pavilions, barbecue grills, shaded picnic areas, and an underground walkway leading from the parking area to the beach. Protecting the subtropical paradise from development, Hugh Taylor Birch donated his estate for use as a state park, with its distinct biological communities, a freshwater lagoon system, and assorted endangered and threatened animals and plants. A self-guided nature trail or ranger-led walks are available, and a scenic park road allows exploration by bicycle. Located in Dania Beach is John U. Lloyd Beach State Park. Inland are stands of subtropical coastal hammock that may be viewed along a guided trail. On the west side of the park, along the Intercoastal Waterway, a man-made wetland brings back red mangroves to the shores, which provide a rich nursery ground for fish and other sea life. Visitors can find a day of recreation, such as surf fishing, boating, canoeing, sunbathing, snorkeling, scuba diving, swimming, sailing, hiking, and picnicking along the shaded areas. In the early days, black residents had limited access to the beach. However, in the early 1950s, the northern tip was purchased by the Broward County Commission to be used as the colored beach. Yearly festivals and events on Broward County beaches include the McDonald's Air and Sea Show, Greater Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show, Pompano Beach Seafood Festival and Fishing Rodeo, and Hollywood's Kumba on the Beach Festival. Guided nature tours through undisturbed wildlife and educational treks can be found at Deerfield Island Park and Deerfield Beach, an ecosystem accessible only by boat. The southern portion of the A1A corridor features the North Beach Park, with 56 acres featuring Broward County Endangered Sea Turtle Conservation Program and an extensive boardwalk. Endangered sea turtle nesting, which occurs from March through October, is monitored by Nova University for relocation of nests and release of hatchlings all summer long. Overlooking the Intercoastal Waterway, more outdoor vistas can be found at Westlake Park, including the Ann Kolb Nature Center. Located on Sheridan Street west of A1A, the Nature Center has 1,500 acres of mangrove ecosystem, including hunting, wading, and nesting bird species such as the white ibis, great blue heron, yellow-crowned night herons, roseate spoonbills, ospreys, kingfishers, Wilson's plovers, and spotted sandpipers. Undisturbed flora and fauna inside Westlake Park offers spectacular views of nature displays, trails, and an observation tower for wildlife enthusiasts and hikers. A treasure to residents and visitors alike is the Hillsborough Lighthouse, built between the years of 1905 to 1907, can be seen across the Hillsborough Inlet. Since its refurbishment in 2002, several tours are conducted each year for the public, arranged by the U.S. Coast Guard and the Hillsborough Lighthouse Preservation Society. Visitors are ferried across the scenic inlet to the lighthouse, where one can lunch and explore this important seafarer signal. The Hillsborough Lighthouse was placed on the National Historic Places in 1978. In the 1920s, Joseph Wesley Young, founder and major developer of the city of Hollywood, played an integral role in the development of Lake Mabel in dredging a deep-water seaport from a shallow lake north of Hollywood to the Atlantic Ocean, docking ships from around the world and disembarking visitors and tourists to Hollywood and Fort Lauderdale. The present Port Everglades grew from a shallow lake into one of the busiest seaports in Florida, where the ancient Tequesta and then the Spanish conquistadors once traversed. Today, Broward County's State Road A1A is a truly rich and scenic highway, offering a wide variety of leisure and business opportunities for visitors and residents. The corridor represents the historical, cultural, recreational, archaeological, and natural resources of Broward County, renowned for its tropical beaches that draws people from all over the world.